Well, a very good morning to you from Mount McKenzie, right out here in Republic, Washington. View of the city will be right about there. Yeah, it's kind of behind that power box is the city of Republic. We're all set up here now. Praise the Lord. Had quite the adventure pulling in here. Down at the bottom of the driveway, where the driveway intersects with Hesse Boulevard down there. It's a pretty sharp corner, and there's a fence post on either side as we enter into our property up here. So as I was turning that corner, I'd gone and done kind of some reconnoitering earlier and wanted to make sure that I knew how to, that I had kind of a plan. And I knew that I needed to take it as wide as I possibly could. And I also knew that I needed to be in four-wheel drive because just the first part of the driveway is fairly steep, but it's also this shale driveway stuff. It's it breaks loose pretty easy. It's good and solid, feeling packed, but it does break loose pretty easily. So I wanted it in four-wheel drive, and so I'd stopped onto the pavement up a little bit higher, put it in four-wheel drive. And I thought that but I didn't get wide enough. And so I also wanted to, I did want to stop. So I started up, I took the left hand or the right, turned to the right hand as I was supposed to do to go up the hill, and kind of hit the gas just a little bit so that I could get some speed before I got off of the pavement onto the gravel. And I'm looking out my right mirror, just wanted to see, because I knew that was going to be the area where I was going to have an issue. And all of a sudden I thought, I'm not going to make it. I slammed on my brakes. I thought, it's going to hit. Slammed on my brakes, and there was a thump, and it's a boom. I thought, oh no, I hit my trailer up against that fence. And I'm looking out the mirror, and I don't see any damage, but I was close. You're looking out the mirror, it says obviously closer than they appear. And I didn't look like I'd done any damage, but it also looked like I was very close. And so I backed up a little bit, put it in reverse, but when I put it in reverse, there was another, like a crunching, clunking sound. I thought, oh man, I must be, jammed up into the fence. Oh, I really got myself. And so backed up a little bit more, and still it wasn't backing up very well, and the clunking, crunching sound, and still couldn't see any problems. So I got out and looked, and there's no damage to the vehicle. And so I thought, well, okay, I got out. My wife was behind me in the car, and I told her I was going to need to back up a lot, and I could have come in around McKenzie Mountain on the other side, but I chose not to do that just because the road's a little bit rougher. It's all shale, and I was going to do that. I thought, but I was backing up hard and crunching kind of sounds. And so I'm pretty sure what I'd done is I must have triggered the emergency brake system and kind of locked up. It was kind of locked. So I started back up to go around the mountain, and realized by doing that, wait a minute, I gave myself enough room. I think I can just climb up. And so with the brakes still, it wasn't pulling very well, and again, crunching kind of almost sound. And I just shoved the truck in four-wheel low and hit the gas, and I was able to pull up here, and it was harder to back up and get it set, just because, again, it wasn't pulling easily. But we got it set up, and very nice, peaceful sleep our first night on McKenzie Mountain.